Alrighty, so let's see. You know how to find the volume of a cylinder, pi times radius squared times height. You know how to find the volume of a cone, pi times radius squared times height, and then divided by 3. And you know what a composite figure is when we put two three-dimensional figures together. So now we're going to do a composite figure, including some cylinders and maybe some cones, or some cones and maybe some cylinders. As you can see, this figure is a cylinder sitting on top of a cone. And they both have the exact same measurement across, the same diameter that's given to you. But the diameter doesn't do me any good for my formulas. I need a radius. So my very first step is going to be take this diameter and cut it in half. That 8's going to do nothing for me in my formula. I need to make my diameter of 8 into a radius of 4. Get rid of that 8 so I don't even look at it again. So now my cylinder has a radius of 4, and so does my cone. My cone also has a radius of 4. And my cylinder has a height. Look at this. It goes from here to here. My cylinder's height is 4. It's the height of the cylinder. And my cone's height is 5. And since they're being stacked on top of each other, in the end, we're going to take their two volumes. We're going to add them together. Now it's just a matter of working out two formulas here. So this cylinder is going to be pi 3.14 times the radius, which is 4 squared. Don't forget to square that radius. Times the height of the cylinder, which is 4. All right, I'll work that out real fast. And that gives me a volume for the cylinder of 200 point 96. And now my cone. My cone is also going to start with pi times the radius, which is also 4 squared. Don't forget to square it. Times the height of the cone. Well, the height of the cone from the point to the base circle is 5. And then divide by 3. And I'll work that out real fast, and I will get 83.7, and then 3 repeating, just the 3 repeats. All right, so now I'll add those together. 200.96 plus 83.73 repeating. I will round it off to the nearest hundredths place. I almost always round these to the nearest hundredths place just because pi is rounded to the hundredths place. So I stay consistent with the point where it's rounded. Sometimes a problem asks you for a tenths place, but since pi as a decimal is rounded to a hundredths place, I stay consistent with that. So add these together, and you get a grand total of 284.69. I need to label it. This is feet. And volume is always measured in units cubed. Jackpot. Not too hard. Just take each piece individually. Cylinder, cone. Just make sure you're using the right formula. If you've got a cylinder, pi times radius squared times height. If you've got a cone, starts out the same. Don't forget to divide by 3 at the end. Sometimes you're going to get two cones stacked together. You'll see what it looks like. All right, have fun, my peeps.